Legend of Total War here with part 5 of my Rome 2 Rise of the Republic Let's Play campaign as Rome. Alright, so previously I probably got a little bit too comfortable, having defeated the initial threat. Got myself almost 2 Doom stacks, well, 2 of the best stacks that I can afford for the time being. Anyway, as I've always said in Rome 2, well, for Rome 2, and plus Rome 2 Attila, Warhammer, Thrones of Britannia, when you play on legendary difficulty, early game units are trash in manually resolved battles. And they do somewhat okay in auto resolve. Once you get past those early game units, it lets you feel a lot more comfortable, and I've passed those early game units to Indis Centuriae. And these have made me feel really comfortable. Now, I've probably overextended myself a little bit and declared maybe just one too many wars. It's certainly not a problem, as in it's not going to end the campaign. It's just stalling my progress because these guys have... I've only got these 2 armies and they're sort of backing each other up. And so I've got smaller armies attacking garrisons. It's not a big deal, we'll handle it. It's just a matter of how quickly we're going to handle it. I can't afford another army to come down and assist. Certainly not one of these Doom stacks. I need to always have some cash in reserve because we must always keep this under control. A secession would be a goddamn disaster, and they're so prone in this campaign. Anyway, at least at the beginning. Okay, we finished this Praetor, so that's really good. With that, that'll help keep the political parties under control. I don't think there's any other techs that can help us with this stuff. So now we're on at the very least, it's going to negate the Imperium increase penalties. So now I just got to decide what do we need next. The thing is, the top military reform is actually the reforms of Camillus, who died through an assassin's blade in the previous episode. And it fucking sucks when that happens, because it's like, if he dies in battle, you're like, oh, that was my fault. But it's like, assassin chance, roll the dice rolled a 6 or whatever, and you lose. And it's like, well, what was I supposed to do about that? Really? Anyway, it's like, it's not a big deal, but just trying to see what I should be getting here. Not really hiring too much cavalry at the moment. I do intend to get cavalry, but, you know, we've got limited funds, limited resources. Just need to do what's most effective at this stage. I think I'm going to go with the growth here. It's not going to take too long to research. Actually, no, I'll go with that. Recruitment slots, cultural conversion, and allow me to build up to level 3 settlements. Okay, you come over here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this. He's only got a few more levels up. So I just don't know. That's the thing. Like yeah, increasing loyalty, but the cost is like, does it really make up for it? I don't know. I can't honestly say that I really like the new things on this. The new skills and traits for the agents. Don't get me wrong, the old system was overpowered, especially with spies, but this new system just, I don't know, I just don't really like it very much. Oh shit, I should have gone with that. Oh well, he's still got levels up to do. Can I hire more agents? No, not yet. Have I only got 2 full provinces? Yeah, because they captured this region. Okay, well, we'll get it back in the next turn or so.
Much blood has been spilt. I suggest that we agree terms to staunch the flow on both.
They've only got 1 settlement left. they hold a region that I want, we'll finish them off first. The only reason I didn't do it last turn is because a goddamn old man was standing in the road. It's fucking annoying. Who had a son? That's a daughter, isn't it? I did say a child was born. Yeah, whatever. Because more important than taking lots of settlements, it's more important to eliminate more factions. Because the size of an enemy actually makes them easier to defeat. But lots of little factions that have like one region, they're hard to defeat. Because it's because of that not necessarily hidden, that I'm gonna put you on this side here. That's sort of like their base income, you know. Hard to deal with on legendary difficulty when they've just got one settlement and they're just pack three armies in one region. There's a rebellion over here. I don't know. I would much rather deal with this right now. So you're back. Let's bring you over here. Try and maintain public order. I think I'll just leave the settlement for the time being because I did not like upgrade it because I reckon there'll be an army from the Samnites that come over here and attack it. Good, both are at the very least under control. And that's exactly what I was talking about. Which is fine. We'll deal with the Samnites, but we're going to deal with those other guys first. Thing is, I declared war on them and took their final settlement, and then I just couldn't find where they went. They're coming to help, so I should take them out. And then I declared war on the Samnites, thinking that they were pretty much dealt with, and then they showed back up.
We find ourselves in need of military assistance.
Nope. You seem to be doing okay. I'll deal with the south, you deal with the north. It's definitely a lot harder than vanilla, this. But it feels like it's harder just because the AI gets so many bonuses.
Some in the States are known to have lavish tastes. These men remember with fondness.
I don't need military access. If you want military access on my land, you pay me. Do I start off a war with them as well? Yeah. Not very good to have a pacifist in power as a leader, but whatever. Let's see if they're still here. Good. Now, I didn't really fight a whole lot of battles manually last time, so... Did they disbanded one of my units. So I'll fight this one manually. Oh, do I really? I don't even need to. Well, you know what, I still will. Still will, just because I know in the previous episode I was a bit rushy. And maybe I'll do a better job of it this time. I know, it's just, you know, I don't really worry about being amazing at this game anymore, because I'm about to retire from playing Rome 2, you know, permanently, so I really don't care anymore. But I really shouldn't be lazy, because it makes the thing extend out longer than it should. I need to be where my reinforcements are popping out from. This is actually a good spot for a battle right here. They'll come out and fight us because we've got artillery, and if they don't, that just gives us more time to set up, so that's up to them if they want to do that. Let us set up.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
My new computer seems to be a lot louder now than it used to be. It used to be super quiet. But I suppose that happens over time, you know. Gets older, gets rickety. It's more than a year old now. So it seems like they're not going to do anything about it. Come on. Just haven't got these properly organized yet. It's a nice, tidy group sections. Although I don't usually group up my my selections, just because I just don't find groups help me. I've tried using groups every now and again, but I just prefer doing it this way, keeping it nice and tidy here. To each their own. Weird that they're just kind of sitting there. Thought they said they made battle AI improvements. I think they definitely made campaign AI improvements. But not battle AI improvements. We've seen them do some real stupid shit in this campaign so far. I don't know how to get this computer to sort of be quiet. You know, what are you supposed to do? Be like, hey, be quiet? It's, I don't know. Can't negotiate with it. That's right, I forgot how good artillery is against cavalry. I'd like to get a little bit closer because the bloody restrict camera, I can't friggin' see what I'm doing. I can't see where they're most concentrated for the artillery. Those Samnite veterans seem like a good target.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, they didn't do a really great job, but that's okay. Next up, let's get these in.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Probably should have just auto-resolved it. This would have been quicker, you know? This battle's just not really that much worth fighting. They don't stand a chance. Why are we bothering humoring them with saying that they've got a chance? There were more units concentrated over here, but we didn't see what they were. I wonder if there's a tech to get more ammo, because that would be quite useful. Yeah, one way you can always tell that this game has inherited source code from Empire Total War, is how missile units always aim for the flanks of a unit. That started happening in Empire Total War, and for some reason they never changed it. And it's in Total War Warhammer. You see it? Artillery always aims for the unit's flanks, not the center. Damn, the slingers are doing an excellent job. I mean, the AI is not exactly making it difficult for us, but the slingers are ripping through them, getting loads of kills.
One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
If you've got missile superiority, use up your missiles before engaging in melee. It's like battles rules guidelines 101. I never understand these people who like have all these missile units in reserve, have missile superiority, and then charge into melee without using their missile units. Especially if the other player is going to be defensive. What do you think artillery was used for? Knock people out of defensive positions.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I can just imagine in history, you know, soldier come out to the commander. Sir, they're on the hill there. Shall we set up the ballista? No, that would be cheese. Send in the assault. Guarantee that commander would never have achieved anything of anything of importance in their lifetime if they got that kind of a narrow-minded attitude. Or short-sighted. So he's having a little bit of a hard time, but he is up against these Samnite veterans, so they're about probably equal. So now they're shooting at us. I could probably come around the side here. Okay, pull this guy from combat. There shouldn't be any need to let any of them get into the red. Keep our casualties at a medium sort of level here. Actually, I kind of wish I had conserved my artillery ammunition until later, but I thought they were going to come at me. Guess not.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Okay, well it says the battle's turning in our favor, but how long until it's over? That's the question. Just get past this. It's just slowing us down. The pull through is a very important maneuver if you want to kill your enemies quickly. You'll take more damage, but if you're getting shot, it's a good idea to just get the fight over with quickly, especially when you got overwhelming numbers, just to close in quickly. Should have left some more reserves out here to get them. Okay, this guy here is probably taking too many casualties. Let's pull them back. Because we want to keep the casualties nice and evenly spread out.
The enemy general is dead.
It annoys me in this game how killing the enemy generals just doesn't seem to do anything in terms of morale. Like, what's the point in killing the enemy general? Makes you not care about characters in this game. Your agents are more powerful than the bloody generals. Sure, they do have, you know, as they get leveled up, they've got stats that do help. But on the battlefield, not much sometimes. Just the army loss penalty that caused them to rout.
We have discovered.
So if I had auto-resolved that, I could have saved myself about 15 minutes. But I also would have taken more damage. Yeah, just occupy it. Hopefully this eliminates that faction.
Do you have further orders for us?
It doesn't say that they were eliminated. They might still have one guy out there. That's not them. It's the Pellegrini.
The enemy will come to fear us. Romans heading out. Fences will save them. Rome is the coming force.
It's good we got our settlements back there. We need to... Hang on, how's their loyalty? Their loyalty's pretty good now. Wait, do they still own this province, or... Hang on, where is it? Yeah, they're still in control of Latium. Well, until there's a problem, I think tax harvesting will do just fine.
I will do anything for Rome. For Rome and glory. On the move.
Okay, Bovanium seems like it's in good shape. We've got plenty of money, so we can develop it. Now I have to send reinforcements over to them. So let's get a few more of these. I'll probably want to wait until I get the elite equities before I hire any cavalry, which is the tier 4 building. What is going on with this computer? It's really loud right now. It's like it's working hard on something. Don't think there's any background processes going on. Maybe I just need to reboot it. I'll do that after this episode. Alright. So they're not particularly happy with me. What about Taras? Oops.
I am
Wanna
here
trade?
to listen if you speak honestly.
I'm not paying them any money for a trade agreement. Okay, I think the computer's starting to quiet down now. Oh, hang on. I spoke too soon.
Some in the state are known to have lavish tastes. These men remember...
Okay, so this veteran here recovered. The public order in this province here is just fine. Okay, there they are. Man, how many... They've just gone ham on mercenaries.
Speak and we obey.
Alright. But we can easily defeat that.
The men will give their all.
Yeah, easy auto resolve, just finish him off. If I assassinate the general, that works as well, but there's such a low chance of that even happening, so just take him out this way. At least this way he gets some experience. Good amount of money there. I suppose because they're full of mercenaries, the mercenaries have super high upkeep, and that's what it's based on. How much money you get is based on how much, yeah.
Those curves are good for nothing but target practice.
Which means since their upkeep didn't really change much, you still get the same amount. Man, that's really flawed. It's really flawed. And they don't think things through very well. I mean, like it's just. Like you had it right in Medieval 1 and Medieval 2, okay? Routing units that are defeated in melee are captured based on the recruitment cost, you know, divided by how many of them that you actually capture. That's how much the ransom is. It's like, and you know what? When you ransom them or release them, they get those soldiers back. I mean, why did you take that out of the game? It was too complicated. You capture these men and you ransom. Oh, it's just too hard. It's just too hard. I don't understand. I just don't understand what went through someone's mind when they went, yeah, you see this really sort of sensible ransom mechanic. Let's just toss that for a nonsense mechanic. Oh God, just. I'm gonna sit here and whinging all the time, but just what other word can you use apart from just nonsense game design? Absolute dumbasses. All right, so we'll head over to Capua now. It's this guy over here, but unless he hires a bunch of mercenaries, we should be fine. See, I told you it wouldn't take long to deal with that. I mean, we don't have this region back, but I'm more interested in wiping out our enemies and getting specific resources or anything right now. Yeah, that's quite useful. Okay. This guy will come over here and provide the reinforcements that are needed for those guys. And there's a few extra just in case. He's sort of like the baggage train. Good.
We serve without question.
And let's move on.
Left alone, this threat may grow to endanger us both. However, if you attack them now,
I'm sure you can manage. I would be happy to help if I wasn't fighting a war in the south. Let me sort out the south and I'll come and help you in the north. Valuable ally. Conflict of orders. I hate these. The sharp tongue of a young patrician in the Senate has insulted the plebs, and now they openly demand he be stripped of his authority. What should we do? It's just... Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just don't care about it, you know. All right, so he's put himself in a position to be ambushed. So what I just finished researching, I think it was what did I finish? Brutus and Calantis. Which one was that? That one there, right. Yeah, because I wanted to grab this for... actually for the public order there, and it doesn't hurt to get these really early techs. Now that we got all the ones that we really needed, there's some good things in here for public order, which will help us move around a lot easier. Alright, how about you deal with this first? I'm not actually usually a big fan of doing ambushes. It's not really my way. Not in legendary difficulty, because I just find it doesn't really... It depends on your army composition. I'll just put it that way. If you got a lot of cavalry, a lot of melee infantry, not too many missile units, then yeah, ambush all the way. And I do have a lot of melee infantry, but I don't have much cavalry.
We're moving out. We are ready to do battle.
My forces are yours, command. We're here, men.
Speak
At ease.
Oh, do your feet hurt? Tough.
Everyone knows their duty now. Get
Soldiers
to it.
of Rome, on our way.
Should just be careful upon your approach.
Soldiers of Rome, advance. We're blocked in that direction.
You know, in Medieval 2 and Rome 1, I know I bang on about this stuff, but, you know, superior games. If an agent is in the way, the army goes and pushes it out of the way, because, let's face it, one man is not going to stand in the way of an army. An old man is not going to block the way of a bridge.
Our loyalty is yours.
The only situation where it does block you is if it's your agent. And that's right on the limit of your movement range, otherwise you can walk past it. Yeah, campaign movement range is important. I think I need to unlock new buildings. Didn't I research this tech? Oh, only for civil colonia, so that's this one here. Alright, we'll work towards that soon. So Samnium not being taxed? Right. Whatever. It's like stupid shit, what do I expect? I can't recruit spies yet, can I? What tech's needed for that? I feel like that should be a lot earlier on, because spies are actually quite useful. Because, like, I can't see what's over here now. Unless I actually just use you. But I don't really like using these agents as spies.
Is there nothing else?
So the Samnites are having some sort of supply issue. That's their last region. So somebody, aside from me, I think drove them back, because I could have sworn they had more territory than this.
We await orders. You ask the impossible.
Onward.
The enemy will come. Their settlement will fall. Their defenses will save them.
Get going, men.
And if this can wipe them out, then great. Bit of damage, nothing too severe. I want to refrain from looting if possible. Does it eliminate them? Now they must have an army somewhere else. So how many wars do we have currently? So the Lucani, the Liguris, Samnites, and the Helvetii. So the Massilia, I'm assuming, were wiped out. Same with someone else up this way, maybe. Now, I was thinking about trying to get a peace treaty with Helvetia before. Nope. So I haven't even truly met the Ligurians.
My time is better spent feet. Speak and we obey. Pick up the pace there. We live to serve.
Right.
Men will give their
You hand over one of them, one of these. Stand over here
onward.
and receive
Romans heading out.
the rest of these. So, one artillery. that.
And march. We will serve
Cool, we're back
the
to
forces of
full stack
Rome.
status. Good stuff. So that's plus 6%, that's plus 4%, so... Well, that's for all infantry units, this is for heavy infantry. Well, since I go heavy infantry, makes sense to go with that. Just seeing what else there is. Wonder if I should set this place up here as my new recruitment center. I think I'll do that. So we'll keep this army here now. Still keep the barracks at Rome.
Salve. Rome honors those who fight for her.
Alright, moving on. Oh, we got a decent amount of cash. Cool. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't fucking check. Okay, so here's the thing. If we fight the battle manually, we can save these guys here, but if I auto-resolve it, they're probably going to die. Easy replaced. I just don't really want to fight battles where I don't have a chance of losing. Like, there's no chance of losing that. Oh look, it didn't even matter anyway.
We find ourselves in need of military assistance. The omens imply you might consider taking on our enemies.
Not yet. Let me deal with the south, and then I'll come help you in the north. All you have to do is hold out.
An offer of peace from us should not be spurned. Now, what say you?
That's what I say. I think that's part of Campania. So no. And you're my only enemy left in the south. I'm about to tidy you up. You declared war on me for absolutely no reason, and so I will kill you for no reason. Conflict of orders. Make them work together. Obvious choice, but whatever. People don't want to work together. They want to hold on to their petty squabbles. Well, they do keep the tribe name now. I guess they fixed that. Before it was just complete randomness.
Willing, every man here will do his duty.
Dare we recruit a fleet? We don't really need that. Keep that instead. Because there's no, like, sanitation issues in this. So yeah, we're going to head towards this because, for one thing, reduced upkeep by 5% sounds good, but enable the recruitment of spies would be helpful as well. This here, not that useful. Extra movement range, that's not bad as well. Let's grab that. Useful techs.
We serve without question.
We are the men of Rome. Pick up those speaking wagons and we obey.
Alright, let's recruit a fleet. Because they'll be really good at taking this guy out.
The ships are ready to. We're bringing the ships to port.
Right. Can't recruit anything just yet.
We await orders.
Ready and willing.
While that's going on, I might get you to come right over here, because if we take this settlement... Oh, they're recruiting. This guy here is going to just hire a whole bunch of mercenaries and wipe us, and just take Bovianum. Bovianum, whatever.
March on. We've arrived in reasonable order.
Every man here. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, we can recruit native Greek archers. Ooh. I much prefer archers over slingers. I know they don't have the range.
The enemy will come to fear us. The soldiers of Rome.
But what can I say? I do like archers.
Our loyalty is yours. We obey. Rome needs fighters who won't fall. We await orders. Find glory and go with the Roman army.
Probably due to the foreign building, so those guys won't be there for long, I think.
Many good men have died in our wars. Our people look to
They
find...
haven't fought each other yet. Not once. Oh shit. Gotta remember to check that shit. More grumbling plebs, whatever. Oh yeah, very high chance of civil war. Alright, so that needs to be dealt with. Okay, that's all for the time being.
I will do anything for Rome.
We will serve you well. Spill their guts.
Alright, so now blood has been spilled.
Rome rules on land and sea. Time to recruit more ships.
Yeah, it's the ramming attack that we need, so... A few ramming ships can easily take out transports.
We await orders.
Let's have a look. As we go down here, what's available? You know, I'm happy to actually get a military wharf down here. Start building up a fleet.
Ships are ready to set sail.
We've got the food supplies to support it. Alright, so I don't think there's anything else to do. Nope. What about diplomacy?
I am honored to receive this
Don't bother, we're coming for him. You better get back over here as well, so that you can get those archers before it's too late.
Obedience and honesty are
Not paying that
treasures.
much for a non-aggression pact. You want to declare war on me? You bring it on, bitch. I'll take you on. He needs to get a peace treaty with these guys, and I'll come and show you genocide. Gallic Confederation joins my enemies. Do you border them at the moment, though? Because I'm not ever worried about people that don't actually border me. I knew it was coming eventually, but from what I can see here, the Gallic Confederation is quite a distance away from me, and it seems like they're dealing with it anyway. So who told them to do it? Well, whatever.
The Navy is seaworthy. Your orders? The tide is with us. We can get underway. We're expanding our fleet. Rome is the coming force.
They're still available, aren't they? Yeah.
Rome is the coming power. Be part of it.
They don't have as much ammunition as slingers, but I just like archers a lot more.
Our loyalty is yours.
Taras is actually quite large. But like I said, let's finish this off here first. Before we start fighting them simultaneously. Taras is very big. They're bigger than me. That just makes them a big target. Okay, with a small fleet there, then again, if they've got any sort of missile units, that's a big problem for them. Oh man, Liguria's come a long way to do this. I'm not too concerned because they're coming by sea, and we've already seen how stupid the AI is in these transport battles. They don't have that many slingers either. I've got more ships now than before. Just come stand over here. See if we'll just see if it does the same thing as it did last time. Shame I don't have any slingers.
Ready for orders. Levies! Orders understood.
Oh shit.
The men are wavering.
I forgot that cavalry. Wait.
Orders. Quick march!
Did they have reinforcements coming from
Mars!
there?
At speed!
It's okay. I don't need the cavalry for this. If everything goes, did they? They automatically landed. It's not. They basically turned this game into Total War Attila.
At the double!
Because in Rome 2, they used to come out. Did they change that? Or was it two armies? I don't think it was two armies. It seemed like it was just one.
And engage!
Missile infantry
You should be
at
alright
your
now to come
command.
back.
Spears!
Right completes!
Double
wait
turn!
here.
Brave Romans to a man! Swift riders at your command! Spears! Advance at speed!
Jupiter gives us strength! Advance at speed!
Spears! Quick march! To arms!
Right completes!
Alright, let's get started over here. Because all the slingers are up in the front.
Increase speed! Support ships ready and waiting! Fire on the enemy!
Assault ships ready for
Our
attack!
missiles await your
These
orders!
guys are lagging behind. Only the slingers concerned me.
Support ships ready and waiting! Support ships at your command! Ready and awaiting!
So you hold down Alt to make them ram. At least that hasn't changed since old days. You know, secondary attack.
Set oars! Our missiles await your orders!
Some of them jumped onto their ship. That's pretty funny, actually.
Take aim! Fire! Support ships ready! Set oars! Our missiles await your orders! We await your command! Support ships ready and waiting! Move out! Now! Ready and awaiting orders! At your command! Support ships!
Yeah, see, the slingers just wreck our ships.
Ships ready!
Wreck our crew more like it.
Take aim!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Well, he
This
took
is a
out 2
sacred
ships.
display.
Alright, now we do that thing where you come over here and get the attention of the slingers.
Your orders! Fire! Give way! Fire on the enemy! Spears! Yes, command! Lilies! Your orders! Double time!
Your orders! Ready!
The enemy general is dead.
Ships at your command! Set oars!
Okay.
Missiles ready and waiting!
But you come over here. If we could sink the slinger ships, we don't have anything to worry about then.
Moving out! Lilies! Missiles awaiting targets! At the double! Lilies! Double time! At your command!
I don't know, I reckon these updates have made the game worse.
Crewed and ready! Support ships at your command! Set oars! Lilies! At your command! Support ships! Missiles ready and waiting!
send you over here to hunt them down, since they're just going to sit there.
Support ships ready and waiting.
Alright, ram that slinger.
Assault ships ready
You need to
for
ram this
orders.
one here. Oh no, stop. You're wasting your ammo. You've killed off one unit, that's great. Conserve your ammo.
Ready, willing and able. Support ships ready. Crewed and ready. Our missiles await your orders. Assault ships ready to attack.
So, come on, make it count.
Get at them. Hack them down.
Come on.
To the oars. Weapons ready.
Come on, dipshits. You wanna live?
Moving out.
Alright, good job.
Give way. To the oars.
Our men flee
It's okay,
the
really.
field
That's
of
all I needed them to
battle.
do.
This is a shameful display.
Oh, no. There's just one more slinger ship, but... Oh, come on.
Jupiter gives us strength.
You get over here.
Orders understood. Our missiles await your orders. Take aim! Fire!
Oh, you did it. You took him out. Good, get over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry.
Alright, well, for levies, you actually did a pretty good job. Since they're just sitting there.
Assault ships ready for attack.
Just a few of them left. But they're... I don't know, they're doing the same thing that they did when at the beginning of the campaign, right? So it's got to be like a universal AI thing. Like, did they not test this stuff? This has happened 3 for 3 times. %50 of the time, it works 200% of the time. If you know what I'm saying. Just wait till this is fully sunk so you can get through to this.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Just let him go, it's fine. Got him. Good. Fucking hell. Two more ships to sink and we're good. And hopefully we don't see these Ligurians again for a while. Because this was just a waste of my time. At Rome 2, it's bug-free. Yes, we're releasing an update that's going to massively improve the AI. Oh, really? Interesting improvements you've made there. Interesting improvements. Yes, they were part of the army, so they landed elsewhere. Yeah. Interesting, I didn't know that, but now I do. They could have bit me in the arse in a more important battle, as in one that wasn't guaranteed to win like that. He may go home. Alright, it was at Ostia that we got hit with the other guys.
War has brought bloodshed.
At the beginning of the campaign. I can't remember all their damn names. You don't need to remember the names of the
Some
dead.
in the state.
Dead enemies, that is. If you remember your dead friends. Yeah, whatever. Oh, they landed over here.
Give their all.
This is fucking difficult to assault that.
The fleet sails on your command. Your fleet awaits orders.
Okay, these are nice and cheap. What's Carthage doing all the way up here? I suppose they'd be owning... Yeah, they own Corsica and Sardinia now.
My forces are yours to command.
Alright, I'm going to ignore them for the time being. I won't give them peace, but if they come out this way, I'll sink them.
We'll soon have
And this guy here will protect the city.
Every man here will
We're gonna hit Taras now. And since they're a big enemy, we should split our forces up.
be is yours.
Okay, that's good and bad at the same time. Allows us to recruit more armies, although we're not like even close to our limit. More dignitaries, more champions, more spies, more edicts, great. But in the politics side of things, this guy here is a problem. Yeah, I would really like it if he could go away, both of them. But Bigot's not the worst thing that you can get.
Every man here will do his duty.
What was I going for? Oh, that's right. We were going for this. Spies are useful. So that improves our cavalry.
and we obey.
Let me get this settlement back.
What do you have for us next?
Which there could still be an army there. Now, is Taras fighting a multiple front war? Yeah, they're currently fighting against Syracuse. Alright.
The soldiers of Rome will serve you well.
What do you wish of me?
And we'll hire another one of these. Prefer them to maintain public order.
I will do anything.
And I'll keep building up my fleet.
Life on the ocean is never done.
So yeah, if you want to step out here, you go right ahead. I'll stomp you.
My wits and words are yours.
I make the offer of peace.
That would make me unreliable if I accepted that right away.
With the riches at your command, we are hoping you can spare us.
Nope. You do make a very good, like, ally, though. But I'm happy to keep it a defensive ally. You just keep them at bay while I handle the south.
We know that wealth...
But I don't really care about them. The Liguries are coming down. There is a Gallic invasion on its way. But we need finances. We get finances to the rich south.
Ready and willing.
Dalve, Falcon, as you command. Can I serve Rome further?
It's like no matter where we go, it's all just undefended trash.
We serve without question.
What do you wish of me?
Remember, men, Rome is all. The tide is with us. We can get underway. Time to recruit more ships.
Oh, you thought you could get away from me, did you?
The ships are ready to set sail. Destroy their fleet.
We can auto-resolve that. But would we win and manually resolve? That's the real question. Because these guys will be looking to... If we ram right, and if we don't win on the ram, we lose. Because they'll attach and start fighting. So, if we can win with auto-resolve, just do that then.
Navy reporting. Fleet heading out.
He's for an allied water here. We'll get some heals.
We live to serve. My forces are yours to command. The soldiers of we will lay siege. We live to serve.
Well, undefended settlements. It's good to take, I guess. So there's another province that's fully... this one here. Fully occupied by us, so we can put down an edict. Tax farming would be good, so I can get more cash, so I can raise more troops, so I can kill more enemies.
We await orders. To die for Rome is the highest honor.
Don't they come with the upgrade? Guess not. Okay, we're also at an hour, so we'll start wrapping things up.
We know that wealth can be a burden.
Will they give me a spy?
Rome rules on land and sea. We're bringing the ships to port. Your fleet awaits orders. The tide is with us. We can get underway. With a decent navy, Rome's dominion can be complete. Rome is the coming force.
So it's going to be up to you to defend this. So it seems like that, unless it's recruited in those regions, you got to get it yourself.
We serve without question. Rome needs fighters who won't balk at combat. The soldiers of Rome will serve.
I don't think he can fit through here. So he seems somewhat stuck.
is yours.
We are the men of Rome. Those defenses are coming down. We'll soon have the enemy on the run.
How can I serve? For Rome and glory.
It's good chunk of territory here with no resistance. That's what I'm talking about. It's going to be a while before I can convert that, and having defenses here are going to be important. Need marble. Well, it's not like these aren't providing some effect right now, so I guess I'll do this one. No, I don't want the -8 public order, so I'll demolish that and just restart it. I'll get marble eventually. I'm assuming that's in northern Italy. Good, it's under control. Oh. Now's our chance. Now's our chance to take their settlement. So you recruit that. If they come over this way or whatever, maybe we can hunt them down. Then you make a beeline for their settlement. It'd be good to finish them off.
We will serve you well.
I guess reducing upkeep cost isn't bad. Enables night battles. Yeah, I don't really need that. Although if they're separated... Yeah, well, let me see here. Oh, hang on. This one here is better. So this provides reduced upkeep for non-mercenaries. This produces the same effect. I've only got 2 levels up left. Also second wind group, that's really effective. Master Tactician, yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, nice.
We live to serve.
Alright, good. And we'll have three full stacks now of good units. We'll be able to recruit our 4th soon. Here they come. That's fine. I'm not really too concerned about their counterattack or this region here right now. I'm going to take out that other enemy. Yeah, here they come. Maybe I should peace out with them. Just so they continue, you know, we took a few settlements. I think we got 3 additional, apart from the one that we just lost.
Some in the state are known to have...
But now that they've got armies here, they might want to attack it. Carthaginian captain. Shall we agree to this? What are we agreeing to? Alright. I'm sure he's actually a pirate. Yeah, fuck Carthage. So let's see if they'll accept peace.
Greetings.
Nope, they won't now. I guess they're like, alright, we're prepared, we'll fight you now. Fair enough. And then he just went home. Oh, and he's... God.
My forces are yours, command. Are you strong enough to keep up?
We'll never fucking catch him.
1, 2. Every man here will do his duty.
Well, I guess we'll kill that army. That's probably going to have to be manually resolved.
Navy reporting. The enemy will come. Their defenses will save them.
Nope, apparently not. Alright, we'll just kill that. And we'll end the episode here. Probably have to go and defend that though, so might merge these and just recruit new ones. It'll just be quicker to make sure we're at top strength. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 6 I think is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.